Okay, so I'm gonna share this idea with you, okay? And it is only good. It is not good for or for couples. It is not good for maybe one family. Maybe it is. I don't know. But for sure, it is good for bigger groups. Maybe three families, two or three families. I would say three families, perhaps. And it obviously it's good for single people, which is to stay in hostels. You know, a hostel is some hostels are very nice. And if you go with maybe three families as a group, you can book the whole like wing or the whole floor of some hostels. And maybe like all, you know, some hostels have private rooms, right, with a double bed. And they also have like common room like with bunk beds. And so it'll be like all the kids sleep in the common room in the bunk beds, and the adults have their own private room. And as a group of maybe two or three families, maybe three families, you can book the entire floor of a hostel or entire wing of a hostel and have it to yourself as a group. I can see that. And a hostel is very cheap. Now, if you're single, it's no problem, right? Even if you book a private room for yourself, a hostel is very, very cheap. The difference between a hotel and a hostel is that a hostel is obviously a lot smaller. It's more like a bed and breakfast, it's about this size. So you're always rubbing shoulders, like, excuse me, bumping into people, excuse me. Whereas a hotel is very vast. And you know, you walk down long hallways and you never run into anybody really other than in the dining room or in the lobby. But a hostel is very small, right? So you're always like, oh, excuse me, oh, sorry, excuse me, like that. Otherwise, it's pretty nice. Yeah, and if you go with a group of like maybe three families, you can book the whole wing or the whole wing of a hostel or whole floor of a hostel, and it's very cheap. So that's how to stay in New York City pretty cheap. If I when I go there for a job interview, I would stay at a hostel. Which one I would not tell you. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. You're welcome. Bye.